Overseas, Italy is taking unprecedented steps to slow an alarming jump in the number of coronavirus cases. Its northern region, home to around 16 million people, has been under a virtual lockdown since yesterday. Italy is the hardest hit country in Europe with more than 7,300 reported infections. Charlie D'Agata is in Rome. Charlie, why is the country enacting such drastic measures?
Well, Michelle, there are now new measures that include shutting down the Coliseum for the first time since this crisis began. Why? Because every evening at around 6 o'clock, we get the new figures in. Every evening, we've seen those numbers jump. When I first reported this 1 week ago today, there were around 1,700 cases. That has now quadrupled.
With the death toll leaping by more than 50% in one day from 233 to 366, the race to save each life has become a military operation. Inside that biocontainment unit is a 62-year-old woman surrounded by emergency teams taking every precaution they can. Italians are just coming to terms with a shocking new reality, the quarantine of a quarter of the country's population, nobody in or out. A forced lockdown that includes the financial capital of Milan and Venice, one of Italy's main tourist draws. Italy's beloved soccer games played behind closed doors. Fans are banned. At the Vatican, Pope Francis live-streamed his Sunday blessing on wide screens instead of his papal apartment window to discourage crowds from gathering. Though he did make a surprise appearance when it was over. In a Rome suburb, the faithful celebrated Mass outdoors. Notice the distance between them, adhering to government advice that members of the public should stay 3 feet away from one another. We keep a safe distance so we can pray together, said one parishioner. But given the problems nowadays, it is important that we pray together. Italy has enacted the most drastic measures outside of China because Italy's outbreak is one of the worst in the world outside of China. Where there is hope of a turnaround. That country has reported no new cases outside its hardest hit province for 2 days running.
Now, it's not just the lockdown in the north. Nationwide, museums have been closed, weddings and funerals have been suspended, and the elderly especially have been told, please just stay at home. Tony?
Incredible pictures there. Charlie D'Agata for us in Rome. Charlie, thank you very much.